Hi, my name is Tiffany and happy Apple season. Today I have a lot of stuff to unbox. So first we're going to be unboxing the iPhone 15, the iPhone cover, the screen protector, and my new AirPods Pro 2. I feel like a kid in a candy store. I don't know which one I want to open first. I kind of feel like I want to open the phone first and then do all the accessories later. Let's do that. There it is. Oh my gosh. Now we just gotta peel. There it is. Look at it. It looks so good. Oh my god, it's so light. Oh, it fits so good in your hand. It is so incredibly light. That's one thing with the 14 that I was always like, this phone is so heavy. This phone is so light. Oh my gosh. It feels so good, and they've rounded the edges a little bit more so it fits a little bit more comfortably in your hand. This color is, it's not really like a, I was envisioning more of like a brown tint. This definitely doesn't have a brown tint to it. It has more of a silver finish, but nonetheless, very, very pretty. I really like it, and it fits so good in my hand. I love it so much. This is what we have so far. Of course, the USB-C to USB-C charging cable. I am so excited for this. I'm excited to have all of my Apple products in one ecosystem, other than my watch, of course. Or not ecosystem, but one charging station. This, and it's a braided cord, and it feels, this seems longer than the other cord that I got last year. But of course, it doesn't come with a charging brick in the box, so you'll need to buy that. Of course, just our little paperwork. So this of course says that you no longer need a SIM card, that it has a SIM card in the body. And then you have your Apple sticker, of course, just one, and it is white. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna open is gonna be the case. So I decided to go with, I don't remember the name of the color, but it is like a brown case. And it is the new, they don't have leather anymore, but I decided to go against the silicone case. Ooh, it's like a, oh, it's like a velvet. This is not what I was expecting. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it is like, it's like a felt, like a felty texture kind of thing. Like similar to the feeling on the inside of the phone cases. It's the same thing on the outside of the case now. I don't know if I like that, but it does feel more rugged, if that makes sense. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I'm not in love with this color actually. It's definitely more brown than I was anticipating. It's more of a chocolate. It's advertised as a fine woven case, and this is the color, let me see if I can find it. This is the taupe color. And as you can see, the case on the picture box does have like a chocolate, but it's a lighter chocolate, whereas I feel like this one, the actual case, it's pretty dark. Like it's pretty dark. I mean, it's giving fall, so appropriate for the season, but definitely a lot darker than I was anticipating. So I'm gonna just pop out the phone though, because I do want to keep it out of its case, because I did get a screen protector, and I'm gonna put that on in just a minute if I can. Okay, note to self, it is a pain in the butt. Oh, and I just turned my phone on, I didn't even mean to. Now I can't get the phone out. Wow, okay. It is an absolute pain in the butt to get your phone out of this. Just FYI, in case you're wanting to buy it. It actually turned the phone on as I was trying to take it out. Didn't mean to do that. Moving on. We've got the phone, we've got the case. The next is going to be the screen protector. This is a different kind of screen protector I've never tried to use before. This is of course just from Amazon. This is not the one I got from the Apple store. It's supposed to be a privacy screen protector. So like if you are beside me, you aren't supposed to be able to see what I'm looking at. I do like the presentation. It comes with a lot of good stuff in here, it looks like. I like that it has a guide. Some of the screen protectors that I've had before in the past, they don't have a guide, and like your phone screen protector can be a little wonky. Also, it comes with 4, it looks like, or 3 very thick screen protectors. The only thing I'm unsure of is that because this is a privacy screen, I don't know how dark it's going to make the phone screen itself, but like see from the side, you can't really see what I'm seeing, but then if you look straight on, you can see straight through it. So I don't know, we're gonna try it out, see if I like it. And if I don't, I'll just take it off and get a normal screen protector. Last but not least, the AirPods. Oh my gosh, they are like safety secured in there. There they are. Interesting presentation. Okay, these are the AirPods Pro, and these are the Pro 2nd generation. Got the AirPod manual. AirPods don't come with a sticker. Okay. We've got the AirPods. The case looks smaller, actually, than the 1st generation of the Pros. This does have like a little carrying slot on the side where you can loop a little wristlet on through, like if you wanted to hold it, but I have heard that the magnetic isn't as strong to keep it from flying open whenever you're holding it from that. But super, super compact, definitely feels smaller, and of course, USB-C charging port. Speaking of USB-C, we've got the USB-C charging cable, USB to USB-C. Another cool thing is that this generation does come with additional ear pieces. So if the ones that on the AirPods originally don't fit, you've got your options to make them fit better to your ears, which is awesome. It is Apple season, guys. I've got a lot of setting up to do. So I'm gonna get my iPhone 14 Pro. We're gonna start the transfer because I know that's gonna take a while. Already off the bat, it is much lighter. I can tell you already that I love the way that this one feels in my hand a lot more than the 14. The 14 is definitely heavier, and it has a more like hard side. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the sides are definitely harder, and it makes it a little more bulky to grab and touch and just have in your hand. Let's start the transfer from the 14 to the 15. I gotta get my other phone. So this is the 14 Pro that I had before. This is the case that I had on it before. I really like this color. It was like almost like a blue, but like a mauve-y blue. I don't know. It's really pretty. I really like this case. I can't tell you that I'm in love with this case. I don't necessarily like the feeling of it or the color of it, and for $60 I might be taking this one back because it is a lot more chocolate than I was expecting. Already I can tell you there is a huge difference in weight. The weight of these two phones, I can't get over it. Like, this phone is so much lighter, and that's amazing. Like, I'm so happy to have a lighter phone because that's one drawback I've always thought about the Pro phones, is that they are very heavy. The camera bump seems to be a little bit more muted, maybe is the right word, a little bit less protruding, and I appreciate that. The one thing I noticed about the 14 Pro is the cameras were huge, and anytime I laid my phone flat, because I didn't use a pop socket or a loopy or anything on my phone back, it would, like, you know, it would toggle back and forth because it wouldn't sit flush. It looks like they've kind of corrected that a little bit with this one, because it does seem to be a little bit more flat with the phone. I mean, obviously there's a camera bump there still, but it doesn't look as big as the 14s. Like, the 14s it's out there. Whereas the 15, it seems a little cleaner. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I can definitely see it. Already, I told you that the sides of the phones are a little bit more curved this year. They've gone back to maybe like the 11, I think it was, where it was a little bit more curved. The 14 is definitely more squared off and a bit harder just in your hand to hold. There is a definite corner there, and it just wasn't as nice to hold it. Whereas the 15, it's got more of a rounded edge and is just easier on the fingertips. Let's start the transfer. We gotta get it set up, and I'm just gonna put them close together so we can try to get this transfer started. Maybe. What happened? Okay, there we go. Now it's connecting. Oh my gosh, the phone is so much lighter. Every time I pick it up, I'm like, wow. Unable to activate. This is the first time I'm ever doing a home activation. Normally I buy the phone in store and do everything in the store, so hopefully this goes well. Okay, so we've got the update that's running. Now it says my SIM has been changed on my old phone. It's probably gonna take a little while. My old phone is technically out of service now because everything has been switched over to my new phone. Okay, we have gotten to the part where it is setting up my Face ID. Now we are doing the cloud transfer backup, which is not even estimate time waiting yet. So gotta wait for that now. I will let you know when that's done. It says about a minute, but I don't believe it. Okay, we're finally back, and it immediately goes into choosing my action button default. One thing I am noting about this phone is that the back is getting warm, but the sides of this phone are so hot right now. It has been running the backup iCloud download, and it is so hot on the sides. So yeah, like this whole side panel right here is so hot to the touch. Like, it's a little worrisome actually how hot this is right now. I just left it on the silent selection for the action button. It is set to download everything off of my old phone onto this phone, so you'll see the widgets and everything are trying to load in, and it's just going to take a little while for it to get fully set up. Also, the other thing I wanted to say is that with the screen protector that I bought, it is a privacy screen protector like I was telling you guys, and I actually don't think I'm going to use it. I didn't realize it, and I don't know why I didn't think about it, but the privacy screen only works because there is a slight dimming of the screen, and so I don't think I'm going to use it, because even whenever you look at it straight on, it is a little bit dark. And I mean, obviously it's dark on the side because that's what the privacy is for. But I actually have an iPhone 14 Pro screen protector that I use for my 14. I think I'm going to use this one instead because it doesn't have any of that darkness, and to be quite frank, I don't want it on there. One thing I will say with this already off the bat, there is a lot of technical error happening right now with this device. When I set up from the 13 to the 14, it set up no problem. Everything synced very quickly. Even the downloads, like getting all of the information over, it was not warm like it is right now. Like, this phone is very warm. It didn't seem as technically challenged as this one is seeming. So I don't know if that's because of the upgrades that they have in this phone or just what, but it does seem to be struggling a little bit more. Given it's the newest device, I'm a little surprised, but maybe not, because it's brand new and maybe there are bugs and errors that we just don't know yet. I don't know what's going on right now. It was trying to connect to my Apple Watch, and I said, okay, go ahead and connect it. So now my watch is frozen. What is happening with all my devices? This is getting frustrating. It won't even let me turn it off. Why is my watch doing this? Look, it's literally been stuck like that. Of course, the one time I choose to have it delivered and I'm like, oh, it'll be fine, I'll just do everything on my own, it all goes crazy and nothing is working, and I can't even restart my watch now. Like, I told it, oh my gosh, my phone is so hot. Holy cracker jacks, the phone is so hot. Also, I thought that the titanium side was going to be more like fingerprint resistant because this gold has been like crazy with fingerprints, but the natural oils of my fingers are definitely already leaving like marks around the buttons. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but the natural oils of my skin are already like creating like a film almost is what it looks like, which is very strange. I am not really sure what to do because my phone is like overheating. My watch is stuck in this like think mode and I'm just not sure what I'm doing anymore. But anyway, at least we got to unbox it all together. I am going to try to figure out the tech issues that I'm having. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing. I am going to set up everything later, but I am first going to deal with all these tech issues. So thank you again for watching. I love you so much and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!